Today in Crypto. This weekly roundup of news from mainland China, Taiwan, and Hong Kong attempts to curate the industry's most important news, including influential projects, changes in the regulatory landscape, and enterprise blockchain integrations. In this 30th edition of the Shanghai Man column, we preview the Wanxiang Shanghai Blockchain Week, an offline event that normally is the biggest blockchain conference on the Chinese calendar. Next week, despite all of the regulatory crackdowns, the event is still planning to go ahead, albeit with a one-month delay from its usual place in mid-September. The flagship event, Shanghai Man Blockchain Week with vitalik still happening. Bitcoin searches on WeChat hit 26M in a day. October 21, 2021. Lush sucks, a decade of ass whipping and skullduggery in a single NFT. October 18, 2021. Crypto scoring big with European football. October 13, 2021. Fan tokens, date rating your favorite sports team. October 7, 2021. What it's like when the banks collapse, Iceland 2008 firsthand. October 5, 2021. Changes in the ranks. Catching the NFT trend. Losing out to the US. The best of blockchain, every Tuesday. By subscribing you agree to our terms of service and privacy policy. Leave this field empty if you're human. Continue reading on Cointelegraph. Ether, ETH, flirted with its $4,380 all-time high on October 21 but failed to breach it by a few dollars. Some analysts, including independent market analyst Scott Melcar, believe that an exchange-traded fund (ETF) approval is the next logical step for the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC). However disappointed Ether bulls might be, they are likely to score a $78 million profit on October 22's options expiry. Bears were apparently caught off guard as Ether accumulated a 35% gain month-to-date. Continue reading on Cointelegraph. Reddit seems to be working on building an NFT marketplace platform. A job posting made to look for new team members shows they envision and focus on creating the largest creator economy on the internet. Reddit made a reported that in 2020 the global NFT market did about $338 million in transaction volume, and they believe the global NFT market has the potential to grow by 1,000x over the next 10 years. If the presumptions over Reddit's plans are to be true and many keep betting on these reported numbers, the question is raised whether the non-fungible token market could be getting closer to that growth a lot sooner than expected. PayPal, Nasdaq PIP, co-founder and billionaire venture capitalist Peter Thiel believes he may hold a clue on how to find Satoshi Nakamoto, Bitcoin's BTC, pseudonymous creator who disappeared 2 years after mining the cryptocurrency's Genesis block in January 2009. His theory stems from an early meeting of eGold founders in February 2000. Where roughly 200 people coalesced around a beach in Anguilla to devise a strategy for promoting a new currency system that could challenge central banks. eGold was a digital gold currency that folded in 2007 after its founders were indicted by the United States Justice Department. Continue reading on Cointelegraph. Price prediction for assets like Ethereum is a tricky one. This is because there is no sure way of telling where the market might turn after a massive rally. Analysts have now turned to the charts to try to use technical analysis to tease out where they think the price of the asset could be in the coming months. With less than 2.5 months to go in the year, the asset has a limited time to hit the sometimes optimistic price targets that analysts set for it. One of the analysts that sees a particularly bullish future for Ethereum is Justin Bennett. Bennett put forward a technical analysis in the 96th issue of his newsletter. With ETH breaking the $4,000 mark this week, all bets look to be off for where the price of the digital asset might end up. The analyst although sees a situation where the price of Ethereum could touch $12,000 this cycle. Ethereum and the broader crypto market have always followed the price of Bitcoin, and Bennett does not see a deviation from this trend. With the current market movement, the analyst said in his newsletter that indicators show that the price of the pioneer digital currency could reach as high as $200,000 before the current cycle is over. If the asset hits this price point, the price of ETH is sure to rally over 300% in response to this. Related reading. Bullish. Number of Ethereum addresses holding 1 plus ETH reaches new all-time high for the $12,000 price range. The ETH levels hold all the information. A $200,000 rally in BTC would put Ethereum at $12,000 with the current ETH levels, says Bennett. In addition, the analyst sees the price of ETH rallying before this bull market ends. It is an interesting outlook considering that most other analysts have gone the way of more conservative $100,000 and $5,000 price ranges at the end of 2021. But Bennett's analysis carries as much merit as other predictions are given so far in the market, given that there is no one way to accurately predict the market movement. Bennett goes even further in his analysis to put Ethereum at an even higher price point by the end of the cycle. However, like the previous analysis, it sits on the shoulders of what Bitcoin's price ends up. Related reading: Why Grayscale CEO believes the SEC will greenlight an Ethereum ETF. The analysts explain that a close above $4,372, the record previous high for Ethereum, will trigger a price discovery in the digital asset. If the price of Bitcoin can break above $200,000 before the cycle ends, then Bennett puts the price of HUSD between $15,000 and $20,000. Ethereum has recently come incredibly close to its previous all-time high but has seen significant resistance to breaking its previous all-time high. Trends suggest that the asset may touch a new all-time high before the close of the weekend. If that happens, then it is only a matter of waiting to see what happens. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.